Okay, here we go again. Hassan Campbell responding to Gilly the Kid. Gilly the Kid responds to Hassan Campbell after Hassan Campbell made them disrespectful remarks about his son being killed, saying that Gilly had him sacrificed for $100 million contract. Now, Hassan Campbell was upset with Gilly's response, saying it's disrespectful after he disrespected this man in the worst way about making fun of his child after being killed. Let's get into it.
Shall we begin?
Ben Bottom plucked you. Boom ba ba boom 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 ba ba boom 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 ba ba boom 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 ba ba boom boom. Niggas is crazy, man. Leave me the fuck alone, man. I give out millions of dollars in the community, man. I give out $4.5 million to black-owned businesses, man. How a nigga like you gonna talk about a nigga like me, man? Think about that. You know a nigga, cause that.
Where the money coming from, Gilly? So I'm known because Africa Bambaataa, in your words, cause he plucked me, right? But you supposed to be the one that's uplifting the people. Do you know how many people that watch you? Gilly, do you know how many people that watch you? All them killers that's running around the hood killing. How Jay-Z said, broke niggas don't want no cash, they just want to kill you. Do you realize all them young boys that's out there shooting the block up, they doing it because they've been through the same thing that I've been through?
That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. I know a lot of people that's out there going wild in the streets, and none of them have been molested before. None of them. So that's a lie.
Do you know 1 out of 3 little girls been through what I've been through? And they said it's been more boys than girls, but the boys don't tell because they too ashamed. They been through what I've been through.
I'm pretty sure it happens a lot, but that is not the majority of the people. That's a very small minority of the people.
And you supposed to be the caring dude that cares about the community, but you think that is funny and you laughing.
Says the guy who made a video the very next day after this man's son was killed, talking about he got his TV turned off, his snot box rocked, said he got hit with the headshot, said that he signed a contract to offer up his son as a sacrifice for the money, basically saying he paid to have his son killed. And he's getting upset because this man fired back on him.
And you laughing and you think that is funny. But see, here's the reality of it is, why do we know you, Gilly? Is it because A, you got punched in your face by on Beanie Siegel and you ran?
See, this is the issue with this guy. He's calling this dude a chump, saying he didn't fight back, but yet he was molested and did nothing. This man walks around today a free man, and he claims himself a gangster, but he did nothing. But he has the audacity to call somebody out for not seeking revenge when he didn't do it himself. He's holding somebody to a standard that he don't hold himself to. He's telling somebody to do something that he wasn't willing to do, that he didn't have the courage to do. This is hypocritical. He's talking about the following that Gilly the Kid and Wallow have. He has a huge following, almost 500,000 people. So they listening to him with his hypocrisy, and they listen to Gilly and Wallow with their hypocrisy.
Is that because, or we know you because Wallow made you when you came home, because the reality of it is Gilly. But when Wallow was in jail, you was out here making Instagram videos at the car dealership, and you was broke. And then Wallow comes home. And Wallow set the internet on fire with his motivational speeches. See, but we want to separate the real from the fake, right? Because a lot of y'all people mesmerized at Gilly and Wallow because they dope, but they never use their voice to go against the machine. That's how you know they puppets. Because most of our spiritual leaders, our revolutionaries, our real niggas, they all lost their life or end up getting life in the penitentiary for using their voice to go against the system.
So if they lost their life and end up in prison for using their voice to go against the system, why would you do the same thing? That's not a successful formula. Why would you follow in that pattern? You have to be more strategic. You have to play from the shadows. Why would you go at a more powerful entity? That's foolishness. You got to figure out the entity, use it for what it's worth, and simulate, and then make your move. Jews assimilated white culture and became powerful within that culture. That's what people do. The Asians assimilate American culture and became powerful in that culture. Blacks need to assimilate and become powerful in that culture. If that means playing in a part, acting like you're part of it, but deep down, subconsciously, you know that you're not, but you're trying to gain financial power, so be it. That's the way you got to move. Only fools like him try to go against the system and then sits on here and cry that YouTube is playing with his numbers. YouTube is playing with his channel. They demonetizing him. They slowing down his connection. He's buffering every 3 minutes, glitching every 3 minutes, and he's whining about that. They can kick him off in a split second if they thought he posed any threat with his voice. They like his voice because he's hypocritical and he's a moron. He does things wild, crazy like. They like this. They don't have no issue with what he's doing. He's not a good example. He's a bad example. That's why they let him do what he do.
The machine. These niggas just come with this ABC conversation. ABC conversations, just saying all types of dumb shit. And y'all be like, oh, that was smart. Wallow running in the rain. So let's get back to the, so let me get this straight. $4 million to businesses, right? The question is, where did that money come from? You don't have a job. And your $1 million worth of gain wasn't worth $100 million. So why would they give your corporation $100 million? Puff ain't
jealous. Jealous, worrying about another man's money. Jealous. Why are you worrying about where this man get his money from? Get your money. Here you go in front of your 460,000 viewers upset about another man's money. This is why he ripped you in that video. Jealous, hating for no reason.
Ain't even worth $100 million right now. He's lying.
Why don't you talk about the evil that the owners of YouTube do? What are their names? Who own YouTube? You keep crying that they slowing you down and they working against you. Well, expose the owners of YouTube. Do that. Tell us who's behind the system, who's moving the machine. Tell us about that. We don't want to hear about Gilly. We don't want to hear about Taxstone. We don't want to hear about these guys. We want to hear about the people you talk about, the people on the other side of that door. Talk about them, because you never talk about the people on the other side of the door. You always talk about the people who go through the door. No, tell us who on the other side waiting for them. Expose them. Expose the machine. Lift up the hood. Let us see the engine. You scared. If you scared, say you scared. Stop attacking the regular guys. Put the big people on Front Street. Do that.
Why would they give you? You ain't got no clothing company, no nothing. All you got is a singing ass daughter and a dead rapping ass son. Why would they give you $100 million?
He said a stinking ass daughter and a dead son. Why would they give you $100 million? And you talk about why would he make a video disrespecting you for what you went through with Bambaataa? Are you kidding me? Do you hear the disrespect? The hypocrisy in what he's doing. He's jealous. He keeps talking about why they gave this man that money. This man getting that money does not affect Hassan Campbell's life in no shape, form, or fashion. He just told him on that video, leave me alone. That's what he told him. But this man won't stop because he's jealous.
Why? T Matters. They're trying to distract us from all the angels. Everybody's too focused on celebs and trends. I pray for my people. Yo, there's a distraction. Cause they knew I was going to respond to this. Blue Piranha.
If they knew you was going to respond and you knew it was a distraction, it was set up, why give them what they want? You are aiding the machine. You're giving the machine exactly what they want by responding. Had you ignored him, he wouldn't say nothing. You're giving him what you want.
For all these cats, especially him and his corny ass cousin, I'm riding with you all day. Whatever it's gonna be, I'm riding out. Let's go. BX.
This guy, he knows better. He's doing it for clicks and views like everybody else on YouTube. This is how we make our money. This is what he does. But he should not be trying to tear down another individual to further his cause. He could have bigged up these people that he go at. He could have forged really good relationships and had a prosperous channel. He'd probably be at 2 million subscribers right now. But he chose the negative route. And then when they come at him and lay into him, he gets upset, get in his feelings, and have meltdowns. Hey man, you reap what you sow. Hit that like and subscribe button. There's more to this video. I'm going to do another video on it. But leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this guy.